Hey guys, it's Coach Matt coming to you today from the office here, my little cubby hole at Primal Athlete Training Center in Cranston. Coming to you today, the last video post we did was a pretty advanced question having to deal with the stages where you go step by step and drill by drill to take yourself from being a standing thrower in the discus to doing the full throw. Well, today's question actually comes, on our video of selecting the proper rim weight. The person says, his name is Charles Bakla. Sorry guys, kind of screwed that one up. He says, hey, I'm 16, I throw 36 meters. Is the official high school men's 3 pounds 9 ounces? Now this is something where there's a lot of questions, and actually this happened this past weekend at a track meet where a girl who was doing really, really well in the shot put weighed in her shot as the first official scoring meet and the first official state qualifier, weighed in her shot put, and it turns out she was using an 8-pound shot instead of a 4 kilo. The girls in high school use a 4 kilo shot, which is 8.8 pounds. It's actually closer to 9. But because everyone calls it the 8-pounder, because everyone uses slang and says, yeah, the girl's 8-pounder, the girl probably just saw a shot put that was stamped with an 8, and she went from throwing 35 feet in the shot to throwing about 31 or 32 because it turns out the shot she was using all year wasn't legal. So what I'm going to do today is just go through the implement weights for the U.S. high school and the college and the Olympic level of what is used in each event, because it can get a little tricky. I used to work for a track and field company. When you open up a track and field catalog and go to the discus page and go to the shot put and the javelin pages, you're going to see all different types of weights. You're going to go to cast iron shots and you're going to see everything from a 3-pound shot all the way up to a 20-pound shot in both kilos and pounds, and you wonder, hey, which one do I use? So to start off, the boys in high school in U.S., they use a 12-pound shot put, a 1.6 kilogram discus, an 800-gram javelin, and a 12-pound hammer. Now the 1.6 kilogram discus, 1 kilogram is equal to 2.2 pounds. So a 1.6 kilogram discus is, let's see here, 2.2 plus 1.6 is 3.52 pounds, so a little over 3.5 pounds, 3.52, which is about 3 pounds 9 ounces, somewhere around there. But you don't have to know the pounds, you don't have to know the ounces. It's 1.6 kilos. Just call it what it is, 1.6 kilos. The javelin is 800 grams. 800 grams is just a little less than 2 pounds. Don't worry about it. 800-gram javelin is an 800-gram javelin. So that's what the boys in high school throw. The girls in high school will throw a 4-kilogram shot put, not the 8-pounder. It's a 4-kilogram shot put. They throw the 1-kilogram discus, and the 1 kilo discus, again, is 2.2 pounds. Don't have to worry about that. It's a 1 kilogram. Just call it what it is. The javelin that a girl will use in high school is a 600-gram javelin. And the hammer that a girl will use in high school is a 4-kilogram hammer. The hammer in the shot put is always the same weight. So in high school, 12-pound boys shot, 12-pound boys hammer. In high school, 4-kilo girls shot put, 4-kilo girls hammer. Now the change that happens are when you reach college. In college, they start using the same implements that are used in the IAAF and the USATF at the world-class Olympic level. The men in college use a 2-kilogram discus. They use a 16-pound shot, a 16-pound hammer, and an 800-gram javelin. Now, the 800-gram javelin nowadays is the same 800-gram javelin that the boys in high school use, is the same that the men in college use, and that the Olympic level athletes use. Way back in the day, there used to be an 800-gram high school javelin. That does not exist anymore. The boys nowadays have to use an 800-gram collegiate javelin. The high school javelin it was weighted differently and it would fly further. So don't get trapped. If you're using a really, really old javelin from your school, double check, get a rule book, and make sure that it is correct and that it is the 800 gram one that is used in college and in the IAAF and in the Olympic level. Make sure of that. Now, the women in college, it's the same thing. The women's weights never change. So you're going to use the 1 kilogram discus, the 4 kilogram hammer, the 4 kilo shot put, and the 600 gram javelin. It's the same javelin all the way throughout. Now hopefully this cleared some things up. Now for our international people. The international use kilos, and it's 1.5 kilo. They don't have a 1.6, so it's a 1 kilo, 1.5, and a 2 kilo. They use the 16 pounder for the men, just like the high school does. Theirs goes by their age. Where in high school, it's actually, if you're in high school, you use a certain weight. If you're in college, you're using a certain weight. And post-collegiate, you use a certain weight. That's how it's done here in the U.S. So hopefully this cleared some things up. If you're a girl out there in high school and you're using an 8-pound shot, put it down, get yourself a 4 kilo. You really shouldn't be using it. That's kind of like cheating, even though you're not meaning to. You're really padding your distances here by using a lighter shot put. Boys have to use the 12, and guys, don't worry about kilos to pounds, okay? A 1.6 kilo discus is a 1.6 kilo discus. You don't have to worry about it, just call it what it is. Alright guys, any other questions like this, no matter how tough or how basic they are, make sure you keep sending them in, and I'm going to keep answering them. This was an easy one today, but all the tough ones have been coming in. We're going to get to those in the next couple of days. Keep checking out primalatc.com and keep spreading the word about primalatc.com, that we are the place to come for athletes and coaches who want expert throwing advice and training tips for their in-season and off-season.